Okay, so today, again, solving logarithmic equations. And so we've got two methods to solve logarithms, and we're going to look at those two methods. One of the methods is almost exactly like what we did for our exponentials. And that is, if we have a single log on both sides, and the logs have the same base, so in this case, we've got log base 2, that's 7x plus 1, is equal to log base 2 of 2 minus x. What we can do is, like when we had the common base for our exponents, we can actually cancel out the bases of our logarithms. So in this case, we can get rid of the log base 2 part, and we're left with just the x side inside exponent. So that's going to give us 7x plus 1 is equal to 2 minus x, and then we want to solve from there.
Then I would do minus or add x.
So we can add x
And then minus 1.
and subtract our 1. So those. And so we got 7x plus x
Or 8x.
8x equals 1, and then divide by 8. So we get x equals 1, 8.
So for this one, we're going to have like fractions as answers.
We're going to have fractions as answers. Might not always be a fraction, but you're probably going to have a lot. The second method is we can actually take our logarithms and rewrite them as an exponent. So just like yesterday, where we took the exponents, rewrote them as logarithms, used some log properties, today we're going to do the opposite and take our logarithms, turn them into exponents, and then solve them there. So we've got our example, we've got log base 3 of x squared equals 4. So again, to rewrite a logarithm, we can follow that loop trick. Start with our base. So our base is 3 raised to the 4th power. So again, going counterclockwise equals, come back around, our x squared. And so then what we want to do is we want to figure out what 3 to the 4th power is, so we can use our power chart to answer that question. So 3 to the 4th power is 81 equals x squared. Then we can take the square root of both sides. So take the square root. We get rid of that squared on the x, and that is going to give us that plus or minus 9. For our x values.
Wait, so that's what we're doing today?
That's all we're doing today, solving logarithmic equations.
So if they have the same log, you cancel them out.
We cancel them out. So let's look at some examples from the homework. Let's work some of them together. So on the front page, they are solving logarithms with the same base up to number 8. So let's pick a couple. Which ones do you want to do?
We do number 4.
Number 4. Number 4, we've got log base 3 of 24 was log base 3 of 2b. So again, if log has the same base on both sides, in which we do,
You cross them out.
we can cross them out, and we're left with 24 equals 2b. At this point, we're going to divide by 2. We're going to get 12 equals b. Okay. Any questions on that type? Okay. Let's do some where we have to rewrite. Let's look at number 9. We got log base 2, x minus 9 over 6 equals 3. So again, let's rewrite this as an exponent. So we got 2, raise it to the third power, equals x minus 9 over 6. So then how are we going to solve that from there? What does 2 to the third power get us?
9.
So it gets us 8.
I was thinking about 3.
So we got x minus 9 over 6. How do we get rid of our 6 in the denominator? How are we going to move it over? Multiply by 6. Multiply both sides by 6. That cancels out. The 6 is there. So 6 times 8. This is 48 equals x minus 9. So we can add our 9 over. We're going to get x equals 57. Okay.
What's the minus?